Welcome back to Inverted Aviators RC. Today we are super excited to announce that we are officially partnering with HobbyKing. So they sent us a few batteries that we're going to try out today, and we've got some 3300 milliamp high discharge brand new batteries that we're going to try out in our Timber X with our head tracking system. We are super excited for this announcement and this partnership, and we can't wait to show off all the fun things that we're going to try out. So without any further ado, thank you to HobbyKing, and let's get into the video. A couple of weeks ago, we received a really fun message from HobbyKing, and they were saying, hey, we found your channel, we really like what you're doing in the space, and we're wondering if you want to partner with us and try out some batteries. And funnily enough, we've actually been using HobbyKing batteries for quite some time. We've got this 4-cell nanotech 4-cell battery that we've used in all of our planes that use 4-cell up until now, like the Corsair and the Timber X. This has been our main driver, as well as some turnigy 2200 3-cell batteries. Same situation. We've used them for quite some time, so I'm actually a little familiar with HobbyKing and their batteries. And so by seeing them, it was like, well, absolutely, we'd love to try these out. So they said, find a few batteries that you would like out of our stock and let us know how they work. And so we found this 3300 milliamp high discharge LiPo battery, and we're excited to use that in our Timber X because more milliamps, high discharge, lots of fun flippy stuff. And we actually did find a second battery that we're not going to show off quite yet. That's going to be for a fun project down the road. But we are super excited to try this out, find the dimensions, the specs, what we like, what we don't like, and compare it to our previous batteries that also fit in the Timber X just to see how they work. So hopefully things are pretty good because this is a very cool opportunity and we can't wait to see where this goes in the future. So in order to really compare things in between the 3300 and the 2200, let's get some dimensions. About 110. 34, 36, so that's the 3300 milliamp. And then the nanotech 2200 milliamp normal 4-cell battery that we've used for quite some time, 103, 34, and 36. So you can see that the 3300 is just a little bit larger than the 2200 in every dimension, just a hair bigger, as well as length, it's just a little bit bigger. That is because this is the shorty model, which means that normally the 3300 is a little bit longer and a little bit tighter. We're going to be able to fit this much higher milliamp battery into the same cargo hold as this 2200 milliamp because of this shorty system. So we're super excited about that. And also we got the high discharge. It's got a nice 30C. It's very similar to our old battery that we're using, but of course, more flight time, more punch, more fun. So we are super excited to try that out. And of course, one more thing we can test is the weight. Our old battery, 2200 milliamps, weighs in at 229 grams, and the new 3300 milliamp, 267. So once again, not that much heavier, but a lot more milliamps included. So that's gonna be nice for center of gravity. And that's another beauty of the shorty system is that because it's not as long, you have more ability to adjust where this battery is in the plane. So you're gonna get more milliamps, more power, and still have that controllability in where you place it in the CG. Now, I think we can all agree that talking about the stats and the dimensions and the weights and all how cool it is that it's a shorty pack, it's all fun and games, but in the end of the day, it's really about how it fits in the plane and how it actually flies. So let's take it from the bench out to the field and see how it performs in a real plane. Got a little flight going. It's a little windy. And we've got the brand new HobbyKing 3300 milliamp 4S battery. Now, I've only ever flown 2200 milliamp in this plane before. So I'm curious to see how it'll perform, but this is a high discharge battery. And I am just very interested in how it'll fly, but we're gonna use it as much as we can. Again, a little windy coming at our back right now, but I wanna do a couple of passes just to get used to the feeling of it. It sounds awesome. And I figured what better plane to try this out in than the Timber X because of how maneuverable and how easygoing it is. And right now we only have normal ailerons, no flaps, but we can always turn on the full ailerons, give a nice little roll. You know, just showing off how smooth the plane is. But with the added weight, was just curious to see how it would perform. I also have a head tracker. I haven't even looked around yet. Of course, we don't have safe or anything. And when I look around, I tend to fly worse. So we're gonna turn full wing ailerons off. I got more expo than I normally do, which is on purpose. Just to take it a little easier. But if I wanted to fly slower, could. Look at everything. Some guys over there, we won't have to bother them. Do another low pass. But it flies really well. I like how responsive it is. I'm a big fan of how you get a little more punchy, a little more milliamp, which means more flying time, and especially with this plane. The wind is being a tad bit cumbersome, but nothing this can't handle. But yeah, let's get a little inverted. And how can you not with a name like ours? Big fan of how it sounds. It's got a great roar to it with the extra, it's an extra discharge, so it's got more power. It's not high voltage, it's just meant for aerobatic planes, high voltage things where you just need extra draw. I haven't even really full punched it yet just because it's so slick. I do have a battery voltage meter on the head tracking system, which will tell me when we're getting a little lower. Let's go full wing ailerons just to get a little more maneuverable, like that. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do any of the crazy stuff we did last time with the UMXs. We're just gonna keep it easy. I wanna fly higher. Just another easy day with the Timber. Minus the head tracker for some reason, but flying digital is always cool, so even without head tracking, I'll be just fine. I want to try how floaty it was, full or even half flaps. I feel like I gotta pull up so much, which is probably the point. I also got my snap flaps and also snap crow, which is one I added a while ago just for funsies, but helps get the nose up quick if you need it. But I don't do a nice slow pass, which I can do really nicely right now without any sort of help from the flaps. I'm going very slow. Geez, I can also stall like nobody's business. Probably because I got full wing ailerons trying to do that slow flight. The wind must be turning a little bit because this way was all calm and then I went into turn. And the snap crow too, which just points the nose straight down, so that's fun. I'm getting the warnings from the voltage reader. So you know what? I'm gonna land. I'm going to not push my luck. I'm just gonna get some nice flights. We're doing the least stall landing I possibly can. It almost feels too floaty with even one level of flap. So I'm just gonna turn around.
Keep a low throttle, show off the gracefulness. Yeah, it felt really floaty with even half flap, so I'll try to just smooth it in here. Nice. Well, that was a super easy, smooth flight. I'm curious to see how much battery we actually have because first time flying, I charge all the way up to full as you're supposed to, but it flew great. I really like the responsiveness, how punchy it is. But yeah, this is the HobbyKing 3300 milliamp 4-cell battery. Awesome. We are super excited to be partnered with HobbyKing.
And if you're curious about how much battery is remaining, I've got a little voltage tester here and I'm going to plug it in. As you can see, we've got just about 15.4 volts total, which is about 3.85 per cell, which means we could still fly this for quite a bit longer with that flippy aerobaticness that we were doing with the Timber X, and this would still have enough power. So this is a crazy lot more milliamps than the previous 2200, about 1100 more, but I love every bit about it. Flies for a long time, be really flippy. With the high discharge, you can be as crazy as you want, which is perfect for me. We also want to mention that we do have a discount coupon code on the HobbyKing website. And if you're not familiar with HobbyKing, they're basically a one-stop shop for everything RC. Planes, cars, drones, radios, batteries, chargers, parts. If it's in the RC world, they've probably got it. And it's not just one option, they've got tons of different setups depending on what you're building or flying. So if you want to check out the exact battery we're using in this video, you can hit the link on screen or it's also down in the description. And while you're there, make sure to use our code IARCHK to save yourself 5% site-wide. Why not save money and help us out too? So use that. So after flying quite a few batteries with this brand new 3300 milliamp high discharge battery, I've only got positive things to say. I really like how it fits into the Timber X. I was a little bit worried that it was a smidge bigger and the battery compartment is a little bit tight in there, but thankfully because it is the shorty pack, it's a little bit smaller profile, it fits in there great, and I just Velcro strap it in. I can adjust it a little bit to get that perfect center of gravity, and it works really, really well. And on top of that, I wanted to test it on the Timber X because that's of course a very aerobatic plane. You can be very flippy, you can do somewhat 3D, you can have the head tracker on it like you saw, and this battery handled it like a pro. It works really well. I really like it. It matches my old batteries, which is fun, but I have only positive things to say about it. It also has crazy amount of milliamps for that kind of plane, so I was able to fly for 5 minutes and still have a lot of capacity left. I just didn't want to push it because I didn't know what it could handle. Turns out a lot more than I could throw at it. So in the end, I'd highly recommend it. Make sure to check it out. The links are in the description, both the discount code and the link to this exact battery, as well as other batteries that I would use. But yeah, make sure to check those out. Once again, huge thank you to HobbyKing for sponsoring this video, partnering with us, and sending us this battery. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't make a video about it, and it's a really cool opportunity for us and a really cool battery as well. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to HobbyKing. You guys are the reason we're able to fly this plane. Thank you to our members who are also helping out with all these fun projects. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you love this video, consider becoming a member yourself. It helps us out, helps us get these fun partnerships, new projects, new everything. So again, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to stick around for more reviews and more projects, more flying, pretty much everything that we do. We're gonna do more of it. So see you guys next time.